Perimenopause is finally getting the attention it deserves, and thank goodness. We're no longer being told to just suffer through it. More women are asking questions, they're learning about hormone replacement therapy, otherwise known as HRT, and they're getting the support that they need. But here's the thing. While HRT can be life-changing for so many women, it's not the whole story. In my opinion, this perimenopause conversation has gotten a little too one note because perimenopause symptoms don't just show up in a vacuum, and they often mimic other imbalances going on in the body that are so common in this life stage, like blood sugar crashes, poor sleep, thyroid dysfunction, inflammation, and unfortunately, hormone replacement therapy on its own will not fix those or be very effective without the right foundations in place. So whether you're not sure if you're in perimenopause, or you're HRT curious, or you're already in the throes of it all, you need a strong foundation. And that will serve you well through perimenopause and beyond. That's what this series is all about. I'm Christy Carlson, a nutritional therapy practitioner who helps women in their late 30s and 40s navigate perimenopause with real food, root cause strategies, and zero shame. This is the first episode of my new series, the Perimenopause Playbook, that goes over the foundations of hormone health every woman should know. In this episode, we're setting the stage because whether you're just starting to notice changes or you're already deep into hormonal shifts, understanding what's actually going on in your body and supporting it properly is key to feeling like yourself again. So is this perimenopause or is it something else? Perimenopause isn't just one moment when your period starts to get weird. It's a hormone transition that starts as early as your late 30s and can last for up to a decade. Mood swings, fatigue, brain fog, cycle changes, anxiety, these are all real signs something's shifting. But are they always from perimenopause? Not necessarily. Because here's the truth. Some symptoms blamed on perimenopause are actually signs of something else going on, like poor thyroid function, blood sugar issues, nutrient deficiencies, nervous system dysregulation, or trouble clearing your hormones out properly. We are in a stage of life where there are a lot of demands on us physically and mentally, and those can take a toll on our body and our hormones regardless of whether or not we're in perimenopause. And if we skip over those root causes and go straight to HRT, we're putting a Band-Aid on a body that's asking for support, and that is set up to bite us in the you-know-where, short or long term. HRT might not work well, if at all, or it may even cause other problems. Or we're just chasing a moving target, or we're putting a Band-Aid on a problem that may brew into a way bigger problem later on in the future. Here are some examples of why root causes matter. Your progesterone might be dropping in your early 40s, for sure. But if your blood sugar is crashing all day long because you're under eating or you're skipping meals, that's going to make symptoms like irritability, insomnia, and cravings so much worse. And that forces the body to reduce production of progesterone because it prioritizes survival, not reproduction, regardless of whether or not you're in perimenopause. Another example is maybe your estrogen production is actually okay, but your liver isn't clearing it out very well, so it builds up, causes sore breasts, bloating, or heavy periods. Once again, very common symptoms of perimenopause. Or maybe your thyroid is sluggish, which can mimic so many other perimenopause symptoms: fatigue, weight gain, mood changes, dry skin, brain fog, and those will not improve with HRT. We always have to remember that symptoms are our body's way of talking to us, and if we don't get curious and investigate the deeper causes, we're missing a chance to actually heal. This is where the foundations come in. Hormones don't function on their own. They rely on other systems in the body to stay balanced. I'm talking about digestion, which is where hormones get the building blocks for production and where they're excreted. Blood sugar, which influences stress and reproductive hormone production. Detoxification, especially liver and gut function, because if we're not getting rid of our hormones properly, they can cause all sorts of problems. Sleep and nervous system regulation, that also impacts how your body produces and prioritizes hormones. And nutrients and hydration. These are your raw materials for hormone production. When these foundations are strong, symptoms reduce and you feel so much better. And when you hit perimenopause and menopause, HRT can work better for you if you choose to use it. But when these systems are out of balance, even the best hormonal therapy might not feel like it's working, or it might make you feel even worse. So if you're wondering, well, what do you even do? Start here. You are in the right place. And the first step is to get curious. What is your body trying to tell you? What systems might need support? You don't have to fix everything at once, but starting with food quality, your sleep, your hydration, blood sugar, inflammation. Those can take you further than most people realize. That's exactly what we're going to break down in this mini series, one foundational piece at a time. Because whether you're approaching perimenopause, you're deep in it, or you're just wanting to feel better, laying this foundation will support you and your hormones in the long term. In the next episode, we'll start with the first of the 6 foundations, which is digestion and gut health, because that's where hormone balance really begins and where so many women are struggling without even having symptoms that the gut is off. Once that video is ready, I will put it right here for you to click right through and watch it. Otherwise, make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss it when it comes out. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever wondered if your symptoms were perimenopause or something else? Where are you in this perimenopause journey? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.